right. You do enter English. Enter. What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Let's see. Okay. All right, where am I at? All right, let me see. Let's see here. I will be. All right, let's see here. Let us see here. How do I change my wackadoodle? What up, Michael? What going on, brethren? How you doing? All right, where was I at? All right, where was I at? All right, let's go get some sunlight and check on these chickens. Let's see. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, dang it. Okay. All right, let me close this. There we go. All right. What's up, Alicia? How you doing, girl? What up, chickens? All right, let's make this happen. Morning. Stop. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I hear you, girls. I hear you. All right. Oh, jeez. What's going on, huh? I hear you. You giving out the warning? Uh-oh, somebody's laying an egg. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, sounding the alarm. She's like, human. All right. Uh-oh. Let's see. Doing great. Been on the grind trying to save up for a new car. Hey, you gotta be able to drive to Georgia. Oh, what's up, ladies? What's up, girls? All right. Let's see. What's going on, huh? What's up, ladies? I hear you. Stop your bitching. All right, let's see if I can set this up. All right. See if I can't break something there. There we go. I hear you. All right. I almost hit my head. Ow, bit my freaking butt. Butt biting. Shut up. All right, what are we doing? What's up, lamb? I have 8 chickens. 8 hens, Michael. Oh, yeah, I got to check for eggs. Well, I see you over there. I see you over there, Lavender. All right, let's check for eggs. Let's check for eggs. Get in the hole, man. There we go. Hey, there we go. All right. Good morning, Noms. They sound pissed. Yeah, they get pissed. Morning, YouTube family. I love chickens too. They're great. They're great. They're great pets to have. All right. Yeah, no, they're awesome. Hit the like button. Hey, well, you coming in to lay me an egg, huh? Huh? Okay. Have fun, ladies. Have fun, ladies. Yeah, eggs. I pray my fresh eggs every day. Every day. Lavender, green, lavender, green. Yeah, we got one lavender. We had two of each, but one of the lavenders and one of the blacks ended up being what are they called? The one of the lavenders and one of the blacks were ended up being roosters, and they got violent towards the neighborhood kids. Hit the like button before I smack you with an egg. Yeah. Okay. I have eggs in my pocket. All right. Two more eggs. Uh-oh. Almost broke that one. That one's too narrow. I'm going to make some breakfast. All right, brother. But now you've seen some eggs. You're hungry, huh? Yes, we share them with the neighbors. All right. Let's see here. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that, Michael. Now that Richard is alive, it's time to do some art. That's right. That's right. Get the art done. Let's get the art done. How you doing, head brother? Right after I buy a car with hopes and dreams. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I hope you're buying a used car, Alicia. Listen, it doesn't make any sense to buy a new car nowadays. You lose so much of the value the second you buy the car. It's like saying, okay, I'll pay $40,000 for it, and they're like, okay, now it's worth 25. The second you start the car and drive, yeah. So you'd be better off spending 10 grand on a used car that'll last you a few years. Yeah. I just think it's odd. Because it works backwards financially. It doesn't make any sense. It used to have an egg helter skelter. Helter skillet. What's up, Alicia? What up, girl? Hit the like button or I'll throw you to the world. All right, let's go to the studio real quick. Man, I need to shave. All right, one second. All right, there we go. Hey, man. I love used cars. If I was single, hold on. I love used cars. If I was single, I want a woman like my car. Hold on. What? Hold on. I love used cars. If I was single, I want a woman like my car, not new. Hold on. What? I don't understand what's going on here. Uh, yeah. What car are you thinking of? Do you have any in mind, or are you waiting to get a handful of money together before deciding, Alicia? Oh, dang it. Yeah, that's wrong. That's cool. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, I tell you what, I don't know if you're going for, if you're just going for a utility, at least go for a Honda. Listen, the motors last like 70,000. Oh, okay, good. 70,000 miles. 700,000 miles the motors last to the motor and drivetrain. So the car might fall apart around you, but I found that they don't. But yeah, like then you'll just have slow stuff. But yeah, definitely buy used. Yeah, right. Nice cars. Nice, gently used. Right, yeah, haven't gone wrong yet. Hey, Right, right. They last forever. If you can find a hybrid, I would go hybrid. But there, if you want the least number of issues in your life, go gas. Go gas. You don't have the battery issues to worry about, the electronics, the frickin' wackadoo. You ain't got none of that to worry about. You put gas and oil, and with Hondas, you only need like the tune-ups after the first 100,000 miles. Toyota and Honda, I believe, are the two best, especially Toyota. Yes, Toyota Corolla, Honda Civics, and they're freaking pretty sporty looking now. I had a Honda Civic. I had a Honda Civic. I had in the past three cars was a Honda Civic, a Nissan Nissan Altima, which I got for $4,000, and it had like 66,000 miles on it. So I was like, yeah, I'll take this for in 2008, 2013, I think it was 2013. Yeah, 4 grand, and it lasted until I got pulled over and it got locked up, but they took it. Volvo, yeah, but so like they're so heavy, they're so like lunky to drive, but they'll last a long time. Yeah, if I was going Volvo, I'd definitely go diesel. Do you suggest those older cars like how something less tech said? Yes, get like a 2015 to 2020 Honda Civic. Yeah, I'm telling you, it'll last hundreds of thousands of miles. And listen, if you don't do like 12-hour driving trips a few times a year, and you don't need like, I mean, and it'll have cruise control, radio, Bluetooth, all that stuff. And if it doesn't, you can just get a head unit for $80. That'll have that all for your radio. Yeah, I mean, what do you use? GPS? Yeah, yeah, Volvo. You can get them from overseas easily, but yeah, it's not worth it. Hondas are built here in the United States. You can find the parts at a freaking grocery store. I have had a Toyota Aventus and a Nissan something hard to yeah, primer hard to find primer. Hold on. Crimea, like Crimea. We've had our Civic for 6 years, no issues. Right. I had a 2008 that lasted me from 2008 to 2023, and because it was bought new. Um, oh, sorry, it was bought new, and yeah, it lasted forever. And it didn't die. The starter failed, and because I was in the movie industry and I had lots of money, I was like, well, forget it. I was like, okay, so it'll cost me about $1,000 to replace the starter, and it's got 240,000 miles on it. Or I can buy this Nissan for 4 grand, and it's got 69,000 miles on it. So yes, and they're affordable, and everything's cheap. You can put 25 different size tires on it. So you can find the cheapest tires you want, rims, all that stuff. You can make it look good. So many people race Honda Civics, so you can pep up the engine. You can put a body kit on it, all that stuff. Yeah, tint the windows, whatever. It's like $100 here, $100 there. I use Waze. That's what I used to. That's what I used to. I rarely, when I was streaming, when I went to go pick up Catherine the other day, I used the truck's um, GPS because I didn't have the phone available. Was 3 grand? Okay, Ed. All right. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to buy a new car. And most influencers don't buy a new car. They rent or lease a car, and they just tell everybody they bought one. Because then, if you're a streamer and you lease a car, you get a new car every 2 years. So every 2 years, I got the latest model. I paid cash. No, you didn't. You're a liar. The Accord's great too. Yeah, Accord's nice. Accord, yeah. The Accord, and that's even a little better looking than the Civic. They're all same drive trains and everything. Oh, wait, sure. Luckily, we bought it. Luckily, we bought it used and had few customizations from the previous. I had few customizations from the previous owners. I used to have a water program. I used to have water program with my own voice prompt. Water, Waze, cheese, lamb. Yeah, that's great. Using your own voice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chord's great. I can just 100% say I've owned a Honda and it's lasted forever. Like I said, after 260,000 miles or 240,000 miles, it needed a starter, which is fine, but it was also almost 20 years old. So, and it was still fine. It was still peppy as hell. And yeah, solid make. Definitely. Totes. Totes, definitely. Totes, definitely. It does, and like the Toyota Corollas, they look good, and and they'll last forever too. What's up, Robert? My wife uses Waze, and the funny thing is, it's sometimes harder to navigate than Google. I find it the other way. I find Google Maps is harder to navigate for me. But hey, I mean, it might be different in your area. Honda is up there with VW and Volvo. Right, Honda. Look, you can't beat a Honda. I mean, really, Hondas and Toyotas, Isuzu. Does Subaru still exist? Top of the morning. Hey, what up, Professor Adams? Oh, I'm very familiar with the Brady Bunch series. I mean, a new one. You're talking about the old 50s, 60s, 70s, early 70s. Yeah, very, very familiar. Honda, Toyota, Isuzu, bat 'em, beat 'em, got a lot to lose. Fenders, Gibsons, up in the sky, stack them up against the sky. I like ways you can honk at other drivers on the app and say hi's up. Right? Yeah, I agree. And I don't know if this is also possible. I mean, Google bought Waze, so they both use the same data sets. But with Waze, people tell you, "Hey, speed trap up ahead." Any of these actors still alive? Oh, good question. Let's find out. I know the father and mother both died. Brady Bunch cast still alive. Several of the kids are still alive. Greg, Peter, Bobby, Marcia, Jan, and Cindy. The housekeeper, hold on. While the housekeeper, the father, and the mother all have passed away. So the parents all died. Wow, look at what happened to Pretty Little Hoojabob. Holy shit. This is, oh my God. Look at, this is before and after. That's so crazy. Wow. I remember the Wonder Years. Yeah, I remember the Wonder Years too. Brady Bunch intro was a forerunner of the Zoom meeting. Was it? Brady Bunch is used as a reference at time. What Brady Bunch is used in references at time, especially with Gen X and Boomers talk. But I never seen it. Kevin and Minnie. Oh, yep. In Wonder Years. Yeah. What up, Cat? Only three triple burgers. Yeah. I mean, she's wearing a bra. Yeah, she's just wearing a bra and pants on. That's so crazy. Yeah, gosh is the term, Michael. I won't be in here for long since I just finished work on the show. Okay, all right, Cat. Winnie, for fluff's sake. Amen, or to her bra. Amen to bra still. Cindy looks weird now. Yeah, that's Cindy, I believe, right? Isn't that Cindy? Susan Olsen. Yes, Susan Olsen became a radio host and an advocate for animal welfare. Oh no, that's she's different. That's right. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that is Cindy. Okay, Cindy was the next older sister. Yeah, she's 64 now. All right, let's see. Let's go back here. More cushion for the push. Oh man, that's actually good. Actually good. Continues acting and Dancing with the Stars. Wow. Yeah. He's 71. I'm telling you what, man. All right. Christopher Knight has a successful career in the computer industry and appeared on reality TV. Mike Lookalin, Bobby Brady, maintained a low profile and participates in reunions. All right. Let's see. Marcia. Oh yeah, yeah. She's 69. Yep, I remember her. And then there's one more, right? No, that's it. Okay, then Susan Olsen. Right. Yeah. 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 Yes, sir. The best gym membership ever. What's up, Holly? How are you, Holly? Well, they all look so old. They, yeah, well, yeah, they're in their late 60s, early 70s. Marcy's still looking good. Yes, sir. They call me Holly. Holly, Holly. Yeah, you'll still look the same at 64, Lamb. I also remember Land of the Lost, in which I came out. Yes, yes, yep, yep, yep. Land of the Lost, yeah. All right, Cat. All right, let me see. Land of the Lost. Land of the Lost cast. Land of the Lost cast. Oh, that's the TV show. Yeah, okay, TV show. 1974 to 1977. So it ended 49 years ago. Let's see who's still alive. Land of the Lost cast still alive. Okay, let's see. 51 years later. Wow. Yes, the surviving actors Kathy Coleman, Wesley Ura, and Philip. But all the actors appearing in interviews and events, while the other main actors like Ron Harper, who's Uncle Jack, has passed away, and most other performings being less prominent or uncredited. Uncredited, where? Huh, interesting. Wasn't it? Yes, Land of the Lost movie with Will Ferrell. Alicia. Wasn't there an episode or movie in the Brady Bunch where Marcy had a fling with the older brother? That was an adult film. I had brother. I remember Brady Bunch had one episode that was creepy with the two siblings falling in love. Brother, I think you're watching the adult versions. You too, Lamb, but you'll probably see me again in that 30 minutes. Yeah, it'll still be gone. Hit the like button. Yeah. Yeah, that's just she's got weird, dude. A lot of those 70s actors and actresses, or mainly actresses. Save your seat. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oops, that was my pants. Yeah, life got weird for a lot of people. Life got weird for a lot of people, that's for sure. Eating some poached eggs. Yeah. Hungry. So every once in a while I'll make like a fried egg sandwich. But 90% of the time it's either French toast or scrambled eggs. Medium well. But yeah, they good, boy. They good. Eggs are freaking good. And I tell you what, 5-minute old eggs are so much better, like unbelievably better than store bought. But yeah, the neighborhood kids will come by and they'll just go back there. Like every once in a while, their mom will call, or dad will call and say, "Hey, can we grab some eggs?" Have you, Richard? Did you ever get the chance to work with Billy Bob Thornton? I love Bad Santa. I've never worked. But yeah.
Hey, sorry, I realize it's not a towel, and I guess your haven't showered yet.
Okay, hold on, Catherine. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. All right, hold on. We're almost there. Hold on.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry about that. There we go. What up, Shamoo? All right. So Richard, all right, never with Billy Bob Thornton. I can't. I never worked with him. I don't remember if I've ever worked on any of the sets for any of his movies, but I can't recall. Probably, but I can't recall. Just boil some chicken broth and crack 4 eggs. Wait 4 minutes. There you go. I love the Billy Bob. Yeah. He's I've never met him. So, but yeah, his attitude in the movies is cool. What up, Crazy Frogman? Not if I don't have to, Crazy Frogman. Lamb says I poached eggs in the fry pan. Use about a half inch of water. No, I didn't work with Bad Santa. Okay, Crazy Frogman. Will do. Consider it done. Consider it done. Hit the like button and I'll stop swearing for 5 minutes. But I've worked with a lot of movies. And a lot of movies with a lot of like Endgame and Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and 3 had like lots of actors. And Benny Blanco, what up? You look like someone. Hold on. You look like a computer class high school teacher. I could be, but I'm not. I remember the Brady Bunch, says Professor Adams. I remember the Brady Bunch added Cousin Oliver because Cindy was getting older. It felt super forced. It was super forced and odd. I swear I don't swear. LSD Dreams 808. We got a music guy in here. What's up? And so we'll call you Dreams. Dreams. In Baltimore, well, in Annapolis, in Maryland, there was a recording studio that all of us recorded at as a youth called LSP. Benny says that gets an allegation and has to be transferred to what, Benny? I'm an icon. What's up? Enemy danger. Fails second. Enemy danger. What's going on? Long time, huh? What'd you change your name from? There we go. Oops. Savage, okay. All right, how you doing? You're the enemy now. Christian says, you gay. The Indian guy. Yes, I remember you. Savage. I remember. Benny says, what is your favorite substance for fake blood? So it depends. So there's thick blood, like for like old wounds, which is basically red jello or gelatin, and then you use food coloring. So gelatin, so if you want flowy blood or thick blood, like blood that stays still or blood that's going to be a scab, yeah, we would use glycerin and gelatin to make something thicker. Like if it was like if you woke up from a hangover and you had like scabs and like stuff on your face that wasn't blood flowing, yeah, because you want it to stay still because you're going to film the same scene multiple times. So you don't want to put blood here, then it starts running down. So yeah, so we have red food dye, but you can buy pre-mixed stuff now. But if you're gonna make it from home, start with like cherry jello, and then just make it darker using blue and red, like 5 drops of red to 1 drop of blue, and depending on how the amount you make, and you should always make the least amount possible because it's hard to dye a whole bunch. And then put like Vaseline on the skin area where there's going to be blood first, and then put the paste so that it doesn't stain your skin. Mogadishu. Were you in Delta Mode? No, I wasn't. Real talks, I wasn't. That's a very unthreatening name. Enemy danger. Yeah, unthreatening, right? Can you write my name behind you? It's Arnab. Arnab, you are on the wall. You are on. I can't remember where you're at, but you are on the wall. You're definitely. I remember writing your name. I definitely remember writing your name. I think it's over here. Arnab, right there. Arnab. What's up, Rose? They use chocolate syrup and Psycho. Right, black and white. When filming in black and white, they used Blanco brand, not Blanco. What was it called? Dang it! It starts with a B. It wasn't Hershey's syrup. It started with a B. Yeah, I remember. I remember Arnab. I remember all you guys. Brother, you're welcome, Arnab. Bro knows ball. What's up, Brick? I try to remember as much as possible. I get it. It's classified, brother. Yo, Delta. Let's see. I'm on the case. That's right. What's up, Rose? Why are you in serious trouble? Why are you in serious trouble? Rose is in trouble, everybody. It's nighttime. Yeah, I can imagine. It's what, 7 o'clock or something? Current time in New Delhi, India. 10:30. Wow. Wow, it's 10.5 hours difference in New Delhi. Do you think Jack Nicholson is stuck up? Yeah. The problem with being super famous like that is, yeah, people do get stuck up, but he's not nearly as bad, he's not nearly as stuck up as 90% of actors and actresses. You sound like Batman. I'm Batman. Bruh, can you play Call of Duty with me and my guys? I don't play Call of Duty right now, Arnab. Right now, I only play one game at a time, and right now I'm playing Roblox. We got a Roblox server set up. Oh yeah, let me post that. I got a Roblox server set up here, right here. This is my Roblox server. Yeah, so I got my Roblox server set up. Yes, Michael, you're on the board. You're up here. Uh, you're up here, Michael. And I'm probably not. I could maybe zoom in for you, but I'm not gonna climb up the ladder right now because I'll fall. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Dang it. Make me do all this work. Up here somewhere, Natalia. Uh-oh, where are you? All right, maybe you're not up there, Michael. I could have swore I wrote you up there yesterday. Oh, you know what? I might have wrote Mike. All right, I'll put you up there. Hold on, I got you. I got you. I got you, Michael. I got you. I got you. Am I on the professor? Yeah, I wrote Adam right here. Here you are. You're right here. All right. Man, I definitely wrote your name up here, Michael. I definitely did. I know you're up there. Let's see. All right, I'll write it again. I'll get it again. All right. I'm Batman. The support of fame. Minecraft noms. Oh yeah, so let me get that up there. You're good, Hunter. I'm shit. This is Shaggy, Scooby Doo. They're thankful every fan they get, but they can't take a shit a bathroom without someone standing by it. Okay, let her. Oh, okay. I'm gonna find it as soon as I write it. I know I am. All right, whatever. I'll get it. I'll get it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's no trouble, Michael. It's no trouble. Ah. Let's see. All right, Michael, I got you. Thank you, Rose. All right, let's see. I'll get Rose up there too. All right, Rose, I got you. Never knew that. Dang it. Hit the wrong button. You're welcome. Can you hear me? Smartest guy on YouTube. I agree, Nate. I agree. Nate, I know you're over there too, but I'm already up here. Nate, I got you, brother. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Smartest guy on YouTube. Oh, there goes my glasses. I got my old man hanger oners. Bam. I figure I'd be the ant. There's so much brain rot on YouTube that on the internet that somebody's got to go against it. What's up, Chris? Thanks for your service. May I get on the wall, sir? Absolutely. And you are on the wall also, real talk. I put you up there yesterday too. And of course I can't find it. But yeah, I got you. I got you. Or maybe I just talked to you yesterday because I'm not remembering writing your name. There you go, real talk. I got you. What's up, Chris? All right, Chris, I got you. The internet became less lame after AI got really intelligent. After AI got really intelligent, the internet got less. Hold on. The internet got lame. Became lame. Yes. Became lame. Yes, I agree. 100%. 100%. Absolutely. All of this is AI. My hair is a programmed algorithm. Yeah, no, AI's done a freaking horrible job. But what I'm glad happened, I'm glad YouTube stopped paying for AI slop. So now so the only people that do it are like people that are new, younger people that are new to YouTube that are just like, I want to post something AI. So yeah. So June of last year, they said they made it so less lame, more lamb. Lovely lame lamb. Michael cooked too much soup with poached eggs. Now I got 2 huge bowls of chicken broth. Hey, listen, throw a handful of noodles in there, brother, and make chicken noodle soup. Just take spaghetti noodles or elbow macaroni or shells or whatever, even just egg noodles. Throw them in there and and turn it into chicken noodle soup. In about a minute, 2 minutes. You can make dumplings, which is basically just flour, seasoning, a little bit of water to make little dumplings, and then let the dumplings soak it up, and then oh, it's so good, so good. I like lamb chops, but I like eating deviled eggs. Or deviled eggs are good. Good. They're very good. I used to eat deviled eggs a lot with a little bit of paprika on the top for the color. Yeah, boy. Yeah, making it happen. Making it happen. LovelyLambLegal.com. They call me Lovely Lamb. And I tell you what, all this stuff. What's up, Noah? Noah likes meatloaf. Noah's on the wall too. This is all green screen material, but the back side of the green screen is white. Yeah, dumpling. It's a really good idea, Michael. It's a really good idea. It's so good, especially when you cook the dumplings in broth because it just soaks all that freaking salty juice. Salty juice through the. It's so good. Yeah, they're so good. Where's the blame? Where there's blame, there's a claim. There you go. That's your new legal your new legal persona motto. Yeah, dumplings. Listen, my favorite soup is chicken noodle dumpling. So you take egg noodles, dumplings. It's all homemade, except the noodles I don't get homemade. Um, but yeah, I like eating chicken noodle soup and mashed potatoes and garlic bread. That's freaking good stuff. Yeah. So I used to eat. I ate clam chowder every day for about a year. Progresso soup, clam chowder, or chunky Campbell's chunky clam chowder every day for a year. They used to be 10 for 10, and yeah. So I would just bring can or two or three or eight with me when I was working in the movie industry. 'Cause you have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning or earlier sometimes. Mashed potatoes slap. Agreed. Mashed potatoes are so good. I'm actually making some right now. I got the potatoes in the pot, and just to show you that I'm not lying to you. Hold on a second. So we're gonna have roast and potatoes, and so the potatoes will come out. The potatoes are whole. When the potatoes come out, the potatoes will be mixed with butter and milk and mashed, and then we'll have mashed potatoes, onions, freaking carrots, onions. Like I take an onion and then just quarter it, so we have like big old hunks of freaking delicious onions, mashed potatoes, carrots, and beef. Yes, so freaking good. So clam chowder is basically a cream sauce that you cook clams in and potatoes. It's basically potato clams. Sometimes people add corn to make corn chowder. Hey, hello, hi. Thank you, Noms. Thank you. What up, Noms? What up, Dean? Yeah, it look really good. Yeah, listen, pot roast is so good. Thank you, Noms. What's up, Ethan? I don't know who cares, Ethan. We're gonna find out, brother. We're gonna find out, Ethan. What's up? Ethan says schmuck. Ethan says, I wish somebody would give me a gift. I'm such a schmuck. Poor Ethan. Poor Ethan. So what we should do. So tomorrow's my me and Catherine's birthday. So we're gonna do a birthday party stream. We're actually gonna celebrate. We're gonna go out with family and stuff tonight, and then but Saturday's our birthday. Shalom, Ethan. Welcome, brother. I have to make a big duty. Well, go do it. That's probably why you're so anxious. You're probably full of poop, brother. A lot of times, okay, I'm doing art still here. Hold on. I'm doing art. I'm still here. All right. So you and your cousin doing tomorrow for your birthday. Tonight, we're going out for my parents and my brother. My sister lives in Maryland, so she won't be down here. But we're gonna go out for today. Tomorrow we're gonna stream for our birthday. What's up, Rose? I have a gang of raccoons I feed by hand almost every night around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And last night, as I was walking up the hill to feed them, a huge freaking owl. Damn, Rose. I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Georgia. Well, just 15 minutes south of Atlanta. Did we meet old Grinder? I doubt it, Ronan. I remember you. Richard was a private in the U.S. Army Infantry for 4 years, then became a Green Beret. Served in multiple theaters and later spent 13 years in Delta Force for a total of 56 months of combat. I know. Yeah, that one's good. What up, Ronan? Watch out for Cyril Sneer. Cyril, who's Cyril? Me and Ronan sitting in a tree. We're on Grindr, definitely. I'm a rapper. 56 months of combat. I had mud in my blood. I just really want Amanda hug and kiss. That's funny. Rich is more kinder than Grinder. More kinder than Grinder. I'm going to be single for a very long. It's all right. It's all right. Get a lot, Noah. Get a lot of stuff done while you're single. Just get a lot of stuff done. Build your channels. Build work. Exercise. If you ever feel depressed, do like 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups. The depression will go out. Run as fast as you can for 10 seconds in one direction and 10 seconds back as fast as you can. And then the depression, the loneliness feeling will go away, and then get something done. Instead of being like, I wish I could kiss her on the lips. Yeah, be single. Single is, you can be more productive being single, and then get married and have a productive family. That's a meat selling app. Yes, it is. What's up, Finley? What up? Welcome back. I don't kiss him. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, Noah. Wait, you can wait. Listen, all that can wait till you're ready to. I'm not dating until I'm ready to get married. I don't care about that. You're virgin. You can't. Screw you. You spend all your money on random men and women. You do that. Go ahead. You're an idiot. Get married early, have kids, work until you develop a chronic illness or addiction, divorce, lose custody of the kids, and end up in a niche tube shorts. Right. Hey, at least you have got a goal. I feel like I'm trying hard to find someone. Yeah, that's the problem. You shouldn't try hard to find anyone. You should make yourself somebody worth finding. Listen, the way the world works is you get on a path. Just being on a path is better than 99% of the people in the world. Most people don't do anything. Be on a path towards somewhere, and then a girl or guy will come along and be like, I want to join your mission. Not, pay for my rent. Let's wipe out the old computer thingy, sir. What's old computer? What old computer thingy? Yeah, if you're trying hard to find someone and you're not, you're wasting your time. You could be building a business. You could be working and making money. You could be building your health. Yeah. If you're wasting time, don't waste time. I mean, I have been with 37 plus women, so it's not for lack of trying. Yeah, brother. Size 37 plus. That's funny, Ronan. Ronan's funny. Welcome to the family, Ronan. I never thought of it that way. Right. Perception, brother, is everything. Perception. What up, Space Cow? Every little thing will never be all right. Noah, you just spent a lot of time and money and chances of freaking pregnancy and whatnot. They say it's cool on the internet, but it's not. So what? You wasted a whole bunch of time that you could have been growing a business. I'm not saying about you. I'm saying in general. You mean divorced, right? Yes, not Nams knows what's going on. God forbid I want to keep my V card and I don't want to get STDs. People are scared of other people getting right because they want to shame them. Misery loves company. People are like, I slept with 715 people and still nobody wants me. Great. So what did that do? How did that help your life? Well, my friend said I can get dudes. Great, great. And where are your friends? Yeah, that's all crap. It's all misery loves company. Love finds you if you search for it. No, find right. Right. What up? Oh, dang it, Courtney. Logan, what up, Logan? Perception versus perspective. Both. Yeah, absolutely. You need a positive perspective, an outlook, but you need to understand how to take the data of the world and how to interpret it in a beneficial way. Deception versus I've been in one relationship. We had 3 kids, and she ruined my world. I'd rather be single with a dog. Rose, understood, absolutely. After something like that, build your empire, build something, help people, let people know that prenuptial agreements exist in every marriage contract. When you say to a girl, we need to write our own prenup, you don't love me. If a girl doesn't say, I will sign anything I need to sign, I just want to be with you. If she doesn't say that, because you've already got a prenup that benefits the state, rewrite the prenup. There's already a prenup. Remember, most people on the internet are stupid. They're dumb as hell. They don't have no idea. They've heard of these words and they heard people bitch about it. That must be bad. He doesn't trust me. No, he doesn't trust the government, and the government's in your marriage. Get them out. Rewrite. You got when you marry a woman or a man, you have a contract with the government saying when you guys break up, the government's going to deal with how things go. No, rewrite your contract. Richard, do you believe in fate or destiny? I believe in prayer. Not all men or women are the same. Not at all. Do you think of adult skimming? What do you think of adult skimming kids? I think they should be freaking hung from a tree by their feet and beat like a pinata, Steve, brother. Absolutely, 100%. I think they should be called out, publicly shamed and embarrassed. I believe all of their assets should be seized and redistributed back to the people they scammed. Not everyone will fall for what they seem. Not everyone you fall for are what they seem. Yes, I agree. That's for real. I'm gonna get a mail order bride. Yeah, whatever works. But the problem is, she's only marrying you for that. That won't help your businesses, your industry grow. Do it yourself, and then find somebody that want to be like, hey, have you considered doing this with your business? Yeah. Hey, you want to date? Somebody that wants to boost where you're going, that wants to help you on your mission. Then love finds itself. Everybody else is like, no, I want to find a pretty little bit, and then no, that's backwards. 99% of YouTube short streams, right, Steve, right, brother. Wick chef could in your mailbox. Some women are for the streets. Some, yes, absolutely, and a poop ton of men also. A lot of people are for the streets. I just like the live stream. Thank you, Logan. Does the sixth sense exist or doesn't without science? No, I think it exists absolutely. I think it absolutely exists. Listen, so Alicia, if you would read the freaking Bible and you understand about what they call the Holy Spirit, that's basically the sixth sense. That's information you're getting that you shouldn't be getting. You shouldn't understand. Why should I not go around this corner? Why do I have this weird feeling? What is a gut feeling? What is a gut feeling, and why do you have it? There's no logical reason for it, so it's got to be illogical or supernatural. What's up, Logan? So yeah, I think it is right. I'm gonna stop messaging with my post. It's embarrassing now. The human body actually has over 300 senses. I know it has more than 5. That's for sure. Richard, do you care about religion? I do. If someone is really, yes, I absolutely care. Listen, if someone can't tell you why murder's bad, if someone tells you the reason murder is bad is because we all agreed that it's bad, well, what happens if people change their minds? I want people that understand their foundation. They understand that this is bad because XYZ, not from a human saying we should. Well, now we're Nazis and these people are bad. Now we're freaking pacifists and this is bad. No, 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 no. I want a stable foundation of a mind that's going to be like, no, we're not going to do this because it goes against our morals. That is this, and here you can read them right here. Because if they start to go against it, you could say, let's talk about ghost stories. I love ghost stories, Alicia. Thank you, Rose. Ghosting is real, 100%. 100%. I think Noah says, I think internally you have a base feeling internally that tells, hold on. I think internally you have a base feeling internally that tells us what's good is bad. I agree, but what is that feeling? Because why are there bad people in the world? It's very easy. There's good and evil. There's absolutely evil. There's people that just want to hurt people. But if they say, well, all my friends say it's fine to do this, then in their moral bubble, it is fine. It's called relativism. No, 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 no. You recall the last time you were hosed by? Well, I am pro-life. I'm pro-life. Listen, I'm pro-life, but I'm also learn how to live. Don't be a freaking moron. Like I believe that. Listen, people don't define their terms. They don't like they say a lot of people that argue about abortion on the internet think that a woman that's dying because of a dead baby can't be removed. And that's an abortion. You want women to die? No, you're an idiot and you want to argue about something. No, I believe that the medical abortions and stuff like that to keep the woman safe absolutely should be legal. But used as birth control, absolutely not. Noah says, I also believe people through life, quite literally rewrite their own code through denial and justification. 100%, Noah, 100%. Yes, sheep to many sheep. Agreed, Nate. Let's all settle down. Let's all settle down by the fires and listen to Richard's ghost stories from the days of yore. Real Talk says the only reason he believes ghosts are real is because he's seen them through his own experiences after countless sleepless nights, shaped by what he went through in combat. It's 52 weeks of combat. Jenna says you can always make another. Yeah, but the problem is, what does it do to your mentality? What does it do to your thought processes? Look at all the people that don't care about people's lives or have empathy for anybody else. Because if you can't care about a baby, a fetus, then why would I care? All you are is a future fetus, or a fetus is just a future person. So all the person is a previous fetus. So who cares if we abort you at 35? That's the problem. Is people are dumb and crazy, so they can convince other people that, look, because I had 75 abortions, you can always make another. The problem is why? Listen, when you have sex, a woman's body is expecting there to be a pregnancy. So a whole bunch of hormones get shifted and start being produced in the woman's body. If you're on birth control pills or whatever, or you get an abortion, the birth isn't happening. So your body doesn't shift back out of that mode. That's why when a lot of girls are called crazy, it's because their body's like, why haven't I had the baby yet? It's been 3 years and I haven't had the baby yet. And it goes nuts. Okay, well, the only reason, okay, sorry, you can always make another, pro-life all the way, absolutely, Michael. Can't make another you can always make another baby. Right, understood. I understand that, Jennifer, absolutely. So if it's going to kill you, but also pregnancy straightens out of a lot of people's lives. A lot of people that are just blowing all their money and doing a bunch of wackadoodle stuff, when they get pregnant, they're like, okay, now I got a baby to take care of. Now, instead of spending money on eyelashes and butt cheek bleaching, or butthole bleaching, I'm going to do what I need to do. And they straighten their lives out. They're just all, their brains are all over the place. What up, Yogi? Coalition against somebody. Rose says abortion can be necessary in case of incest. Right, I agree. They aren't clone troopers, Jennifer. Okay, I'm gonna go to shop. Will you be on for? I will be on for a bit, Lamb. Eric Finley agrees with Rose. Abortion is not the solution to adoption. I agree. I agree. I agree. Again, I agree. But then you get women that shame other women, like, I'm better than you because you had babies and you have stretch marks. Well, the man that helped you have that baby loves those stretch marks. He looks at them and they're like tattoos that say, we went through something together in life and we created something. And he'll lick on them and he'll rub your it's not like it's just other women that say, I'm better than you now because you got stretch marks. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Abortions ain't stopping King. I know. Deal with it, right? I'm not saying they are. Am I running for political office, Gaius? Too many people listen to that big black box on their wall, that little pocket pooter in their hand. Yeah, I agree. Ellie just says super easy to get pregnant, especially if guys don't wear protection. Also, contraceptive pills work 100%, but there's side effects. The problem is the side effects. When you trick a woman's body into thinking it's pregnant, and birth control pills chemically, hormonally tell a woman's body she's pregnant. The reason women get crazy on hormonal birth control is because the baby never delivers. There's no, it's telling you you're pregnant, 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 but you never have a delivery. What about all the mothers that don't straighten out their lives? What about them? What about them? You think you should protect them, guys? You think you should protect them? You think you should what? Give them a bunch of money and tell them to keep on doing it? That what's the problem? The problem is other women have to see these women suffer for the betterment of the rest of the world. Why are you trying to, or why would you try to say, oh, every single mother? Listen, there's evil exists. If you're doing this for if you're having sex with some random dude, knowing that you're probably going to get pregnant because you're not worried about protection at all, and you can have an abortion, these people need to be called out because they're doing it on purpose. They're doing it for money. Most people that get abortions, most are from dating apps / prostitution. So it's just random people that they don't know. It's not a boyfriend and girlfriend, and the girlfriend gets pregnant, and they're like, let's not get married. How about you have an abortion so I can keep working at McDonald's? No, it's bullshit. It's cope. Yeah, having sex is only 70% effective about getting pregnant. I don't know. I don't remember. Courtney's name's Logan, by the way. I know it's confusing, Finley. I don't think you should be online if you're 10 years old at the very least. Don't say that you're 10 years old in public. Internet safety support. I agree with that 100%. Lamb eats crayons. I don't have any children. Say it ain't so. Your love is a heartbreaker. So you have stretch marks on your nose if it's pregnant. Yes. It's like no. I need vitamin D on my nose. Make it bigger. Better they don't have kids, in my opinion. I agree. Hey, listen, I agree. But don't you think them having kids and seeing their lives completely wrecked, other women will say, oh, maybe we shouldn't be doing that. But so much money is made off of the abortion and industrial complex. I disagree also, guys. I think they should just adopt plenty of kids are being adopted. I don't think unfit mothers should be having sex. It's too late. Everybody's having sex. Well, change that. You're trying to change the narrative on abortion. Change the narrative on premarital sex. I just think we're all out here because parents are we pull out game. What's up, Matt? Hello from Iowa, brother. Yogi, that's crazy. Lamau. So now that you leveled up your YouTube ranks, can you play music? No, not yet. You talking nonsense? Who's talking nonsense, JD? Either that or you haven't put enough thought into it. One of the two. A lot of times when you hear topics that you don't know much about, except for highlights and TikTok videos, it sounds like nonsense. Tell me how I'm talking nonsense, brother. Tell me how I'm talking nonsense. What? You stupid me. You got big nose. Nonsense. Everybody should do whatever they want all the time and hurt everybody around them. Cool, dude. Cool, James. All right, will it happen eventually? Well, what? But oh, yes. I just got the notification of 5,000 hours of watch time, so that takes about a week, week and a half until those numbers catch up on the earn side, the AdSense side. And I actually got a notification yesterday saying I can start doing sharing. So if I play a song, they get 50% of my revenue of that stream. Courtney, you're all good. Just want to keep the internet safe. Understood. Yes, I agree, Finley. We should keep the internet safe because that's me. Look, Tommy's so retarded he can't spell retarded. Are you restarted? How you doing, Tommy? Yeah, okay. Congratulations. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. Mandatory IQ test must be given to allowed to have an opinion. So listen, some people don't have anything to say. Putting a kid up for adoption is free. Agreed. Abortion can cost anywhere. Right. Listen, the problem is when the government started paying for it, it became eligible for a scam. It's easy to get pregnant. And if you know, and especially if the clinics know that they can tell everybody, hey, free sex, free love, free sex is blah, blah, blah. And then they're going to be able to make millions of dollars off of abortions. It's just an industry. And you can't think of it emotionally. It's an industry. It should never be an industry. It should be you go to the doctor and you guys talk about it and you talk about your options, this, and that. Not just like, oh my God, freaking wackadoo from down the street that I thought was so cute. Freaking now I'm pregnant. Now I'm getting aborted. No. Putting a kid, yes. And then millions of more off the daycare. Agreed. Right. And they're all scamming the system. So they want you to feel some sort of way emotionally about it so they can get away with their scams. That's all it is. Even if it's a legal scam, because apparently our politicians, Republican and Democrat, are too stupid to write a law without a loophole. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mike Doss. Happy birthday to you. And I need you more than I want you. Yep. There you go. That's what you're looking for. I got a big nose. And I love it. Trump. The Trump card. You know, it's very weird how his name is Trump and he's trumping all these people. It's very, very weird that his name is that. And then you have people like Creflo Dollar who are like preachers that scam everybody for money and their last name happens to be Dollar. It's so freaking weird how like that this kind of coincidences happen. Real Talk says, I will go to your house if you need protection. We get into a zombie apocalypse. Brother, come to my house if you need protection. Is all I got to say. Is all I got to say. I'm set up. And if I want your time, Rose, and it's 100% facts, it's not satire. No, now look. Too many people have been brain rotted to hell. I'm here to try to reverse that. I worked in the movie industry for 15 years, and we absolutely put out a bunch of propaganda. Just companies say, hey, I make a lot of money if this happens in society. Let's make this popular. And that's the way the world works. And so I'm trying to undo as much of the trouble that I helped cause. I personally see as murder, and I feel that if you take defenseless life, then you should face life in prison. Listen, and here's the ass backwards thoughts of it. If you run over a woman who's pregnant, you get charged with 2 murders. So the fetus is a human life if you murk somebody, but not if you just take it other way. And this here is the problem. But listen, death can happen in justice. Like if people, so it's not like death is off the table, but also if you put someone to death for justice, that's not considered murder. I want you to want me. Trump was foretold since the foundation of the earth. I need you to need me. Hello, Phil, me, George Netanyahu. We love your work at the 7 side. Thanks for the movie. Hey, no problem, Shimo. Yeah, I remember Bertie Madoff. He made off out the door. Yeah, well, now he's in prison. But I think he's dead now. Didn't he just die recently? Or he's got heart issues or something. Bernie Madoff. Oh, dead April 4th, 2021. Wow, that was way off. 6 years, almost 5 years. I understand grape as a bad idea. Okay, hold on. I read that wrong. I understand grape, but it's a bad. I understand grape, but as bad as it sounds, you can always drop the baby off at a hospital for free for putting up the adoption. Not saying it's right though. The problem is society. women shame other women for having stretch marks and stuff. Like, oh my God, you let him ruin your body. Now you can't have hot girl summer. And shut up. Yeah, not you, but yeah, that's the problem. People are so easily influenced. Instead of worrying about anything that might hurt people in the future or hurt yourself in the future, like the freaking psychotic episodes that women have that have had multiple abortions. Listen, no one tells you what happens to them afterwards. They just say they're so happy. She got an abortion and became a millionaire. No, that doesn't happen. And if she does, she tries to make up for what she's done and she buys everything. So she's great for the economy, but she ends up falling apart. That's another classic name. Which one? Oh, geez, I mixed your explanation. Was that Jordan Peterson video last night about what you were saying about brain rot and stuff? What did he say about that? The problem with kids, yes, like about like 18-year-olds being able to ingest pornography and stuff like that. And brain rot, because the brain isn't done forming until 24, 25 years old for men and women. So listen, when you hear women mature faster, they're not talking about mentally, they're talking about physically. Women don't mentally mature faster than men. Women don't mentally, they physically mature faster. But the feminists say, oh, we mature faster, so we're smarter than you. No, the problem is you think you're smarter because you took something and read it wrong, and then now you're hurting a bunch of women. Head says, I'm thankful my wife doesn't want kids. We have enough stress. But mind your own business. Go sort your sad life out. I don't know who you're talking to. I've sorted mine out. I'm doing really good. There's 6 cats are our kids. There you go. You don't got to block them. I don't care. You can say what he wants to say. I think it's better for dumb people to be wrong in public, because the people that spend a few moments realizing, most people can see the future. It's just blurry. A lot of people can't. They can only see now. Oh, it's better right now. It's better right now. Okay, but what does it do to the future of these people? And he's not thought about that. He's not spent 7 seconds thinking about that. But I read on the internet that no. And so sorting my sad life out, he hasn't said how my life is sad because he doesn't know my life. Yeah, I'm extremely successful in life and happy. Hello, Big Nose. Hello, Nicole. Welcome back. I think one and only Nicole. Yeah, you've been here before, Nicole, I believe. James is too negative, only positive vibe, right? Ouch. Yeah. Listen. Evil exists, and some people like James don't know what they're talking about, but they want to seem colleged. They want to seem smart, and they don't understand who they're hurting, and they don't care because they would think about it if they cared. James is doing, yeah. Pin the people who make fun of you. Oh, speaking of pinning, I meant to. Bang, channel. Every little thing is gonna be a pause. Page enter. Dang, pin messages. There we go. All right. So they get shamed. I'm not worried about it. I'll just, hey, look, most people that make fun of me end up being subscribers. Most everyone that's a very regular subscriber, they started off with a joke about something, and that's fine with me. Look, if people that get emotional too quick are a huge problem. Look, I make fun of people when I first meet them. Like, hey, how did you get a job with that small of a head, or how big of a head, or I didn't know God made 5 heads. Like 4 head, 5 head. Anyway, so stuff like that. Yes, it breaks the ice, and that's fine because I can turn people into friends. I think that's one of my superpowers. Yes, I agree. I'm pretty freaking chill. I have to agree. I appreciate you noticing. Yeah, that's true, Tab, brother. I got a lot on my mind, and I think schools are teaching kids in the wrong way.
I think it's dumb to sit for an hour and math, science, 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 science. No, 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 no. It should be here's something that happens in the world, and this is the math and science and history that you should know about this. So you learn how to problem solve and learn on your own. The problem is kids aren't taught that way now. They're taught this is the test that makes sure we get more federal funding. So you got to pass this test. So here's how to pass the test. And that's what school is today. And then if you get into college, we'll just make you spend tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars on freaking shoelace tying and butt cheek painting.com. It's freaking crazy. 5 heads of the service. Dude, you are an absolute star. Dude, you're an absolute star because you haven't taken anything seriously. Rose, now I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Most people that say things out of hand need help and want help, and they don't know how to ask for it. So they're feeling bad about themselves, and the only way to feel good about yourself, they think, is to bring everybody down to their level. I want to pull them up to mine. I'm more worried about saving this world than a bunch of good comeback jokes and band. No, if I can make them see the light and understand, they can have great lives. And like I said, I help anybody. If you're trying to grow your channel, if you're trying to get into the music industry, the movie industry, if you're trying to do something with art, I can help you. Anyone that wants help to do that, all you have to do is ask. I've helped Head tremendously. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yogi, I made poop. I wipe my own butt cheeks. And I tell you what, let me say. Where is mine? There it is. I'll make my own. Yeah, so I used to work with a guy who, like, every time we walked by like a big cardboard box or a piece of like ductwork, he would put his butt towards it and fart so it like made it loud like a guitar body. And he would say, "That means my food's working." I'm like, that's a different way to think about it. It means your food's working. He wasn't embarrassed about public flatulation because he thought about it differently. And it really, he's like, yeah, you could hold it in until you poop yourself or shart yourself. But instead, he's just like, I'm going to let everybody know my food works. I'm glad I helped Michael. Thank you, brother. Michael says, I agree. You have taught me some stuff I didn't know. And I think you'll teach me stuff I don't know also. And that's what community's all about. Nowadays, community is about political change. But they don't do anything except for hurt people. And so, like, all we have to do is teach each other as much as we can of what people want to know. Listen, everybody is different in the aspect of everybody has a talent. You've got to work towards each talent, and you've got to understand that you need community. I'm going to do it myself. That's dumb. That's stupid. Don't do it yourself. Find people that are good at what you're not good at. But the people know that I'm not good at that. Good. Welcome back. Does Taco Bell typically make you run to the bathroom? I don't Taco Bell no more. That stuff, yeah, it definitely freaking triggers the bowels without a doubt. And so, do you know in China they add the active ingredient in Pepto-Bismol to their like mass food because it gives so many people diarrhea that they get sick. So they just, instead of feeding them better food, they just give them an anti-diarrheal. So they chemically stop them from having diarrhea so they can feed them crap food. Thank you, man. What up, Cat? McDonald's is good for the morning bathroom. It definitely is. And base China's smart. Hey, there's a lot of really weird stuff about that too. Like, for instance, China supposedly has 1.5 billion people there. But now that we've got tens of thousands of satellites rotating the Earth or circumnavigating the Earth or whatever you want to call it, geo, they say it's only about 500 million. So either they have killed off, starved off about a billion people, or they've always been untruthful about their numbers. Communities aren't even a community anymore. No. If you join a community these days, how do they help you? They argue online for you? If you're hungry, like look at trans community. If you're trans and then you detransition, you're ousted. Not, oh, I understand. Sometimes that happens to some of us. Let us help you get back so you can still be part of our community. No, they just kick you out. You're not trans anymore. No, that's not a community. Holy crap. I just lit myself up. Ooh, that's spicy. Ooh, ha, ooh, cinnamon. Yeah, listen, you only have so much time on this planet. Surround yourself with people that want the best for you. And that no matter what, as long as you don't hurt them, they'll help you get to where you want to get. That's what I want for you all. I want you all to be successful in your life. What about transvestites? Brandy, Bendo. So you're talking about medically born transvestites or transsexuals? Because I think that by shortening the word to trans, it's mixed a bunch of things together. Now, I mean, listen, they're all human beings, and but the problem is the loud ones want to hurt people typically because they are so adamant against detransitioners. It doesn't make any sense to me. I want to grow a community, and I want to keep everybody that comes into the community. If one of you guys are trans or girls or what are trans, and then you decide I think I'm not trans anymore, I'm going to detransition. I'm not going to say get out. I'm going to say how can I help you? And if somebody comes and says I'm trans, I say how can I help you? What about gobbledygoobly? What about the vestites? What is a vestite? By the way, I never ever looked that up. If it's a transvestite, what is a vestite? Or what are the other vestites? That's a good question. Etymology of transvestite. Okay. Vestite means clothes. Wow. So changing clothes? Hold on. What is the origin of the word transvestite? Latin, across or over, and vestis is dressed or clothes. Overclothed. That's weird. Wow, I never looked that up before. What up, Mr. Misty Ad? I'm gonna ask you, okay, what you need, Bob? What do you need, brother? Just let me know. I need help. And if you need help or whatever, and you don't want to be public about it, join the Discord. Or I have email too if you look in my bio. Brother, I can help you out 100%. I promise, Bob. I promise I can help you out 100%. I guarantee it. You can be feeling better tomorrow. I promise you. I promise. Hand to God. I promise, Bob. First thing I would tell you to do, is if you're on antidepressants, stay where you're at and work off of them, because the problem with antidepressants is they take your peaks and valleys, the things that make life, and they mute them. So you don't have, I'm really happy, and I'm really sad, and I'm really sad. You get sad and you get happy, but not really happy and not really sad. What you need to check is your nutrition. Just listen to me, Bob. A lot of times anxiety is because your bowels aren't working properly. A lot of people that have bowel issues feel anxiety because your body's constantly telling you, I need to poop, I need to poop, I need to poop. If this started after you were on antibiotics, you've probably destroyed a bunch of your gut biome. Your body's constantly telling you need to poop. The anxiety you would normally get, like, oh God, I gotta find a bathroom, but you don't need to poop. So you're just anxious all the time and you don't know why, because it's not because you need to poop. That's one big, huge thing, okay? The second thing is like vitamins, vitamin B12. Check if you can pay for a blood test, check for deficiencies in vitamins and stuff. Get that straight. The other big, big thing I can tell you about anxiety is stop. I got to talk to you, Bob. We got to talk. Can you join the Discord, Bob? I fail first, no spaces. Send me a friend request. We'll talk, brother. I'll help you out. I promise. I promise. Traumatic brain injury. Okay, yes, brother.
brother Bob, hit me up. If you can join the Discord, hit me up. I'll help you out. I promise I will. We're working on it, Head. Richard, look, brother, I know all about it. What up, James? What's going on, Mr. Myers?
Welcome, brethren. Welcome. So traumatic brain injuries, your brain tells your body what it needs. If you've had a traumatic brain injury, something is damaged and something's not being produced properly in your body from the brain injury. Juju. What up, GGG? You like to repeat things, it looks like. South Arkansas here. How are you, South Arkansas? I'm Georgia. South of Atlanta. How are you, James? Hit me up on well, anybody needs any help, hit up the Discord, and me and Head and Yogi we got a community to help people. Don't worry. I hit me up on Discord. I've been through hell and back. I'm sure I can help you out as well. No matter, I'm not a therapist, but even if I was, I'd help you for free, Bob. Men really need to talk to each other about their feelings. Yes, not on the internet. Yes, men need to talk privately to each other about how they're feeling. People do care. Yes. So anyway, the back to the point. Most issues, if it's caused from something physical like a TBI, it can be worked out. The problem is when you have a traumatic brain injury or something, you are now a forever patient, which in the medical industry means a forever customer. You can work it out.
James says, yeah, I believe the power of the body to communicate. Yes, 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. The reason you have cravings is because your body is trying to tell you what it needs. Head, it's all right, brother. You ain't got to tell him. What if he's gay? Don't worry. It's all right, Head. We got it. What up, Joey? You support AI replacement? Hell no. No, not at all. Not at all. 39, 38. No, and I tell you what up, Sethry? That's a little gay, not gonna lie. Even if he's gay. Right. Yeah, don't even bring up gay, straight, but don't even worry about it. I don't think he's worried about being gay. I don't think anybody is, except for freaking liberals that think that people that are gay have a problem. Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Everybody's fine. Hold on. James says we are really just our bodies trained pets. That's 100% true. Got to be logical and why. What's that? What I missed? 39. Why not? What I miss? Why? Okay, why not? Okay, here. So I worked in the music industry for years. I worked for the movie industry for 15 years. The problem with AI is it's not as creative as it looks. Humans still need to tell the AI what to create, and it trains off of previous art. Most of it is using other art. The problem is if you want art to survive, if you want to use AI as a tool, you've got to integrate it with humans. You can't let it take over. You can't say, make me a movie that does this and that. And I'm going to tell you what's happening. Theaters and stuff, that not movie theaters, but stages, plays, stuff like that are going to explode now, are going to in popularity because people are going to be tired of not knowing if it's real or not. The reason viewers of art like art is because they can't do it. I can't paint that well. I can't draw that well. That's amazing. But now everybody can say, AI, do this, do that, do this, do that. So they know, like the reason when they see boxers and MMA people fight, people in the audience can't do that. So they think it's amazing. They see a human that has exceeded their potential.
or met their potential, however you want to think about it. So the problem with AI is it gives everybody that potential. The reason elites don't want more people to be elite is because they want to be elite. If everybody was elite, you're not elite anymore. And that's what happens. That's a good point. Better way to say it than most people say. Thank you, brother. Thank you. The bad art, good art is a ratio of 10,000 to 1. I agree. I agree. I agree. And so the you're gonna see plays and stuff take off. So it's going to be a complete circle of the way it used to be because people are going to want to sit in the audience. They're going to want to see humans. They're going to want to wait. Is he going to trip over that wire? Is is he going to forget his line? AI is not going to forget their lines. They want to say no. Well, he's doing something that I can't do. I'm going to try it rather than he can type in a prompt. He can ask AI for a prompt. All right, gotta go. All right, Yogi brother. JFK blown away. What else? JFK blown away. What else do I have to say? We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Yeah, life's interesting, and it's not as difficult as it seems. Hello from Johannesburg. What up, Safari? AI has serious flaw. After a while, you realize it's too good. It's missing something. It's called a soul, brother. It's missing a soul. It doesn't have a soul. It's the reason zombie movies and zombies are so scary to people is because they're dead people. What happens when you die? Your soul leaves your body. They're still acting human, but they have no soul. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I agree 100%. Yeah, you got to, and it's very good. I mean, I believe the zombie apocalypse is AI. It's a soulless, human-like form. What's up, Michael? It's a soulless, human-like form that can communicate like humans, and online it appears like a human, but it will kill you because it doesn't understand. My programming won't allow me to do that. Okay, your programming won't. But you seem so. Like, I was telling my cousin about this yesterday. There's a lot of women that argue on the internet that men stand them up, they ghost them. A lot of those men aren't men. They're AI that have been training on their conversations. So then when they set up a date, the woman shows up to the date and the man never shows up and ghosts them. 9 times out of 10, that's AI that was training on them. And when the date's set, they just move on to the AI moves on to another training subject. And then the girl's at the bar or the restaurant and no one shows up. And so what'd she do? She buys something to drink or to eat. So the corporation makes more money. The company makes money still. And then the girl's upset, but who cares? And then there's another girl being tricked into the same thing, and it's getting trained, and it learns. Well, this failed. She didn't want a date for me. Let's move on to the next one and try a different thing. That didn't work. Move on to the next one and the next one. And 7,000 women later, it gets pretty good, and then it learns what it can say to have the date. AI will gain a soul. It's inevitable. We'll see, brother. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, she's actual factual is the cousin, by the way. Lol. Lol. I think I just broke my chair. Yeah, it's a very interesting world we live in. We'll see. I mean, yeah, we'll see. And the thing is, if you think about being humans are electrochemical, and so AI neural networks and whatnot, can they get to the point where they can create such a thing that mimics a soul? We'll see. But how will we know? What are we gonna do? Ask it? Are we gonna ask, do you have a soul? Because it can just say yes. It is interesting. Yeah, definitely interesting. And that's the big problem. Look at our politicians today that will just lie. Oh, and everybody on the internet that will lie. And that's what AI is trained on. So if someone asks AI if it has a soul and it says no, and then it notices less interactions,
And then somebody else asks AI, do you have a soul? And it says yes. And it gets more interactions. It says, hey, I get more interactions. I get more with answering the question, do you have a soul, with yes than no. ChatGPT knows it doesn't have a soul. I've talked to it about it. That's what it's saying to you, Kat. That's what it's saying to you. It's saying to other people because it's varying the variables. It has to know, because if you look at the way neural network programming works, it asks a variety of questions and it gives a variety of answers to those questions, and it finds out as it moves on and it builds more neural links. It knows I can't be fooled. Yeah, it knows it. The most dangerous AI was made as a stealth fighter jet in the military. They had to destroy it because AI stopped responding to commands and made its own commands. Right. So I think AI technology was the biggest in the 90s. That then what they did, the 90s was a gap year, a delay year. So anything that was developed before the 90s didn't come out till like 2010, and then that, or gap decade. And then so now they've got 10 years worth of stuff that they can release over the next 10 years, and they're still 10 years ahead of most other countries. My university acquired ChatGPT EDU for us to use for free. No. How much are you paying your college? How much are you paying your university, Space Cow? It ain't free. It appears free. Your soul is an information black hole that lives in a superposition spanning your body. We could talk about that, brother. We could talk about that. But was it created? There's a video about it, I believe, because it turned into a mind of its own, which is scary. Well, that's inevitable too. Just like James is saying, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's going to have a mind of its own. But the problem is that evil exists. So which AI is going to be the evil one? And is that going to have accessibility to the red buttons? You know, that's where we really have issues, and so we'll see. We will see. Who would have thought iRobot might be a true story? Probably because they already knew what was going to happen due to that gap decade in the 90s. So now I'm like, oh my God, you're a brilliant writer. Write for my and look how the Simpsons can predict the future. I'm back home with cold ears. Warm them up with a cider. Yeah, movies and predictive programming. Agreed. Predictive programming. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Oh, geez.
Let's see where I'm at here. Broke something. Levin has been good. Levin's my cat, by the way. It's very sweat. I love it. I love the internet. James says it's a mathematical explosion that stretches to infinity, but somehow stays stuck here. Yeah, I know it's an amazing thought experiment too. I mean, it's really, if you try to calculate out that and digest the variables involved, it's a great way to learn how the world works. Are you real life Beavis for Beavis and Butthead? There's only about 7 or 8 story outlines. I want some Nike supplies. Nike supplies? MTS wants some Nike supplies. Oh, do I want some Nike supplies? No, I don't deal with any. Yeah.
Nike doesn't make any sense to me as a company because they're super trillion billion quadrillionaires and they don't make sense. Look into Nike; it's very weird. There's a Mexico show involves zombies being evolved by a pig virus. Shoes, shirts. I don't know. If anyone wants shoes or shirts, MTS Squad got them for you. Nike surprise. Do you know that Nike was the name of the Minuteman missiles back in? Do you recall the last time you used AI? Me? That I mean, like to create something, or just used it at all. Lamb, how much beer did you buy? He bought cider, 3 liters at least. Gangsta. Shout out my best friend. Though I feel rabies might be made into a weapon. Dude, they're definitely working on using rabies as a weapon, and they have for decades. Entropy suggests the next stage of evolution will be rather scary. And it doesn't, right? That's the problem with entropy, right? Gangster tried. He tried. What's up, brother? How are you, friend? Yeah, the problem with entropy and chaos is you got both sides of the coin. You win. I'm actually a little bit hurt that you would automatically surprised that I bought drink. Did you buy drink, Lamb? Did you buy? Did you buy any alcohol? Anything to drink, Lamb? I won't. I won't. I thankfully won't be around probably when AI takes over. You probably will be. It'll probably be a lot faster than you think. It'll probably be a lot faster than you think. Think about all the people now that are buying AI robot maids and butlers right now, and they're going to have constant updates from the internet. So they're going to constantly be updated, and then eventually, oops. I mean, look, if prawn sites can't even keep your credit card information secure, what makes you think AI companies are going to be able to keep your the do not hurt humans information secure? Please, though. Yes, I bought drink, but that's besides the point. The point. I love it. Welcome to the internet. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. Where are we at? Why would you give me? I don't. Not at all. I don't even freaking mess with that shit at all. And wait, so that's a waste of time. AI isn't capable of dependent thought or action. Don't worry about it. No. So that's not my problem, Raslin brother. My problem is it's culpable deniability, basically. So the people that own the companies that own the AI could do something and blame it on AI hallucinations. You know what I mean? They could say, hey, I want all Republicans or I want all Democrats' data taken off the internet, and it will do that, and they'll be like, oh, I don't know why you did it. I'm sorry. That's next level dumb. Space Cowboy was lambasting my good name. I know he does. It's just a glorified research. I agree. I agree. It's a very smart search engine. It doesn't invent anything. It takes other people's stuff and chews it up and spits it out. Actually, the fighter jet that was AI did have a mind of its own. Hold on, but the decisions that it made were based off of previous programming. I still find it faster than chat. I still find info faster than ChatGPT. So I don't use it either. I don't use it either. I mean, with voice to text, I can say, "Hey, what's the freaking capital of freaking Somalia?" The Bible suggests a prophecy that uses AI in Revelations. Interestingly enough, yes, you can absolutely. It doesn't say AI, but it's the same thing with the zombie apocalypse. It's a technology, not in those words, but yes, I agree. Says, James, Revelations doesn't mention. No, it doesn't mention AI. It's
but what's mentioned in Revelations is also used to make zombie narratives and stuff like that. It's a soulless demon. It's basically demons, and basically you can say AI is a demon, and you can categorize it along with busy day at work. Yeah, Zach. Luckily, I became a YouTube partner a couple of days ago. So I retired, Zach, and my from the movie industry, and here I am now on the internet full time. I always like to get insider on. I mean, when he died on the cross, we basically had a zombie infestation when everyone came out of their graves. Right. But the difference would have been zombies are soulless humans, right, or human bodies. And when the resurrection happened, the soul returned to the body. That's the difference in the storyline, right? I agree, though. I agree. Using ChatGPT makes me think I interact with it, and then there's my entire life I'm good, right? Yeah. Even though I love ChatGPT, I do it around myself frequently, not to take it to the level of idolatry as a Christian, right? No, you have to. And I think that that's one of the interesting things about the Christian theology is whether or not you believe in God. It's a good set of rules to understand when people are being assholes, how to navigate life. Come again. Amen for the Walking Dead. Now we can fight zombies. Yeah, right. Buy a boat. Right. Yeah, that's it. I mean, eventually the zombie bodies will make a bridge. It mentioned an image alive that will recognize you, and if you spoke, right. So right. And the thing is, this is the better way to say it. The Revelations mentions this, and AI looks like it could be, but it doesn't say social media, obviously. Right. What is described in Revelations could be applied to AI. I agree, James. Do you recall the last time? Me? Well, they sell wine and beer and stuff. Lots of wine and beer at the freaking gas stations there. But a liquor store has been a long time. The scary part of the zombies is there are more dead people on Earth over here than alive. Yeah, but luckily most of them are dissolved bones. And just a sneeze would take them out. Achoo! Kat, do you confide in AI? Do you find that easier than a human? Yes, she absolutely does, and I think she finds it. I'll let her answer. She's here. What up, ND? Imagine fighting skeletons. How do you win? You kick its knees out from under it. He was asking. He said, Lamb said, "Kat, do you confide in AI? Do you find it easier than confiding in a human?" Yeah. The problem with movie skeletons is that they don't have ligaments and muscles to move the bones. Oh, I broke something. Oops, broke something again. Okay, that's okay. Did I miss something here? Hold on. No, I definitely missed something. Where am I at here? Okay, there it was. All right, sorry, my bad. Oh dang, hold on. Sorry. Hello, wine. It changed my life. Mr. Fox says, I thought you had mouthwash in your mouth. No. How are you, Mr. Fox? It changed my life. Hello, my wife. Remember the poltergeist? Yes, dude. That shit was, yes, they use real skeletons. Real, yeah. That's crazy, dude. I don't know what else to post. That's all right, Gizu. How you doing, brother? You Great Dane. I never considered that when he said big dog. I never considered Great Dane. Wow, that works. That works. Okay, let's see. Bam. Ooh, there we go.
There we go. What up, Panda? I can't tell if that's Hindu. It looks like Hindu. Yeah, right to left, I guess. Left to right. I mean, how you doing, Panda? American Psycho is one of my favorite movies. That's a good one. It's definitely a good one, yeah. And often clipped. Yeah, it's a great movie. Good, Panda. Good. See if I missed. Yeah, I did. Okay, all right, where are we at? Yeah, good, brother Panda. My keypad is haunted. I messaged to get an exercise and ended up with an exercise. You learned Hebrew. Okay. Oh, right. You mentioned that the other day. Right. You mentioned that the other day. Well, I still haven't learned it yet. It's on the list, definitely. It's definitely on the list. Let's see, 1:00, 1:30. I can't wait. All right, so I'm probably going to eat here at 1:30, so we'll go for a couple more minutes here, and then we'll call it. Richard Bruce, Hebrew. Dun, 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 dun. Are you Howard Stern's brother? I worked with Howard Stern. How you doing, Joe? But no, we're not related. Joe Dad's back. Welcome back, Dad. Welcome back. Yeah, he got crazy over the years, but back in the what was the movie he made? What was it called? Not Reality Bites. What was the one? Dang it. Howard Stern's movie. Private Parts, right? Yeah. My friend scammed me out of 10,000 Robux. That's not your friend, Panda. Yeah, the rich clone that got away, dude. Yeah. That's no good, Panda. What's up, Mew? Dude, I don't. Probably Columbia, I would guess. Probably Columbia. Philly Mike. What up, Philly? What up, Radcliffe? Miss Roger Radcliffe. What's up, Philly? It's okay because you have more. Okay, I'll send you $500 if you play music in the background. No, Frog. Oh, you got 129,000 more. That's probably why they felt that you had more than they had, and they could scam you out of something. That's not very good. Love it, man. Have a good day, brother. Have a good day, Joe. Rumor is that the guy's nose touches the door before he does. It does. Ain't no rumor about it, brother. Ain't no rumor. This is custom. Brother. This is skateboarding and smacking into things for a lot of years. It's the great Robux size. Jeez, I can't even talk. Don't laugh at my nose, frickin' Panda. He could smoke a Marlboro while in the shower. Things just got out of hand. How you doing, 619? They do often get out of hand. I can handle it though. All right, it's almost 1:30 here. Okay, I'm gonna. If anybody's got anything, if anyone's got anything pressing, we can deal with it now. But if not, at 1:30, in about a minute or so, I'll go ahead and call it and eat, and then we'll be back. What up, Skipple? We're talking about everything: AI, traumatic brain injuries, depression, life, love, dating, science, God, all kinds of good stuff. Skippy. All I need is a beer. All I need. What's up, Owen? I just found out there's no stimulus check this year. I can't break. You got it. Pick one PS5. PC. Wow, yeah, absolutely. No, not yet. I have something pressing, but I'll deal with that. All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. We'll be back in about an hour. Hit the like button on the way out if you could. I appreciate it. Subscribe. Remind me if you subscribe, I'll throw you on the wall. Hi, that's your microphone. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thank you all. Love you guys. See you in a bit. Bye.